Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share a very personal story, how I was this close to becoming illegal in the US, but instead I found a way to stay here legally. Hopefully, my story can inspire someone out there going through the same situation. I first came to the United States on a visa called Work and Travel. It's a program for university students that lets you work here for about 4 months during summer break, and then you must return home. So technically, my stay was temporary and tied to that end date. If I stayed longer, I would be considered illegal. But when I arrived in America, I fell in love with this country. I saw opportunities here I never had before, and I thought, why should I go back and start from zero if I can build my future here? That's when I started looking for a way to stay legally. After research, advice, and reading stories online, I discovered something called change of status, switching your visa type while staying inside the US. I applied to change from a temporary work and travel visa to an F1 student visa, and it worked. I became legal again. But there was a problem. When you change status inside the US, you don't get a visa stamp on your passport. That means you can't leave and re-enter. For personal reasons, I needed to travel, but many people warned me it was too risky. Still, I didn't give up. I searched for solutions and found an idea. Instead of going back to my home country, I could go to Canada and apply at the US Embassy there. I prepared my papers carefully, explained my case honestly, and thankfully my visa was approved. They stamped my passport, and I re-entered America legally as a student. That was 5 years ago. Since then, I've lived in the US legally, traveling in and out with no problems. What I learned is simple. If you want to live here legally, patience and research are key, and sometimes you need to take a smart risk. Nothing is impossible if you truly want it and work hard for.